Hi, and thank you for joining us from an encouragement video. So last week we spoke about the miraculous transition that takes place when we line up our faith with the Word of God. And so this week I wanted to talk about the importance of what comes out of our mouth and us being mindful, being very careful of what we speak, what we say. I have been very, very blessed to have been taught that our words frame our world. And what this means is that the things that we say is a direct influence on our life. It's a direct influence on the situations we face in life. Proverb tells us that death and life are in the power of the tongue. So we have to be very, very mindful of what we speak, of what we say, whether it's on the job, whether it's with our children, whether it's in relationships, because once we say it, we cannot take it back. And we also have to always remember that we're teaching our children how to frame their worlds. So I'm going to be looking at Exodus chapter 8, verse 10, and it says, And he said tomorrow, and he said, Be it according to thy word, that thou mayest know that there is none like unto the Lord our God. So the backstory is Moses is trying to get the children of Israel out of Egypt, and Pharaoh is giving them a hard time. So the plagues start. And in this particular plague, it's the plague of frogs. And Pharaoh calls Moses in and says, Please get rid of these frogs. So Moses comes in and says to him, When do you want these frogs to go away? And he says, Tomorrow. And here's the interesting part. Moses says to Pharaoh, Be it according to thy word. And Pharaoh is a heathen. I mean, he's stubborn, he's hard headed. And Moses said to him that being according to thy word, to his word, that it would happen. We see also in 2 Kings 17, verse 1, where Elijah says it's not going to rain, it's not going to do, only according to my word. In Joshua got the sun to stand still according to his word. And this is how important what we speak is. The reason this is because we're created in the image of God. And when he created the heavens and the earth, he did it with his word. And since we're created in his image, we frame our world with the words we speak. And whatever we speak to our children, we're framing their world, and we're also teaching them how to frame their world when they get older. So if we constantly tell our children, you can't do this, you're not good enough to do that, then they're going to have a theme of I can't, I can't, I can't, which Philippians says that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So we have to be very, very careful with the word we choose to use. This even happens when you can be in a group of parents, and this happens a lot. I see this happening a lot, where you're in a group of parents and one parent starts complaining about their child, that their child is a troublemaker, their child is this, and then all of the other parents start chiming in about their children and the complaints they have about their children. But we have to remember that once we put it out there, it is going to accomplish what we have put it out there to accomplish. As believers, we have to say, no, I'm not going to be a part of this. We have to set the standard for those other parents to see that this is not how you speak about your child. We have to speak life into our children. We have to speak encouragement into our children. Yes, there is room for discipline, but discipline is done with love. It's not to belittle them. It's not to break them down. Discipline is actually done to correct so that they can be better. So this week, I just want to encourage you, let us be mindful of what comes out of our mouth. Um, I'm always going to come back to the word. That's why it's important for us to really meditate on the word. The more it comes into us, it's what's going to come out. So let's be mindful of what comes out of our mouth. Let's show our children how to frame their worlds according to God's purpose, plan, and expectation. And I will see you next week. Have a blessed one.